Hey you guys, it's Kyle from Markham Reptiles, and today it's time to go over the top 5 coolest species of snake from the USA. We are always going over species of snakes from different areas in the world, and it's time we got around to my native country, the United States of America, and showed off some really cool species that we have right here. Like we do with all of our top 5 lists, what we did first is gather information and votes from you guys. And you guys decided this list on Instagram. We asked you guys this question right here, and your comments and likes decided what would be on this top 5 list, as well as what order it would be in. So let's see what you chose. Coming in at number 5, we have garter snakes. A lot of people call these garden snakes by accident. They are called garter snakes, and they are actually a rear-fanged venomous species of snake, and we know them to be generally harmless, and that's because pretty much they are. They range across the United States, and I really like the West Coast type garter snakes. There are some eastern ones that are really cool, but I like the West Coast ones like the San Francisco and Oregon garter snakes. They are absolutely beautiful, and I have some wonderful footage of garter snakes for this video from our friends at Garter Kings. Big shout out to you guys. We have linked you guys in the description below. They're always providing us some really cool footage whenever we need footage of garter snakes. Alright you guys, so coming in at number 4, we have rat snakes. Rat snakes are something I am particularly fond of because I grew up finding eastern rat snakes, black rat snakes, all over the place, you guys. I love these snakes. I stumble upon them mostly by accident, and they're super cool animals. I've always had a fondness for them, and they've always been fascinating to me. Rat snakes in general are found across the world, and the US is no exception. A lot of the ones that I find in the US are actually pretty chill when they're older, and the ones that do bite, it really doesn't hurt too bad. Now, if they're being defensive and they want to let you know before they bite you, they'll waggle their tail so that they can like shake leaves and stuff like that and sound really intimidating. They're a highly adaptive species that can be found in a lot of different areas. They can climb well, and they're great diurnal hunters. We have some beautiful footage of the eastern rat snake from Wayne from Snake Barn. Big shout out to you, Wayne. He has some really cool stuff, including a Dominican red mountain boa as well. I know this video is about snakes from the United States, but you're going to want to check Wayne out. I have linked him in the description below. And now, a quick word from our sponsors who make this channel possible. Thank you to all of our sponsors for your support. B&S Reptilia is a family-owned company with a large variety of different species of snakes. They work with multiple blood python projects, some very rare locality and different species of boas, Sumatran short-tail pythons, Woma pythons, ball pythons, scrub pythons, Barron's racers, jungle carpet pythons, green tree pythons, a variety of different pine snakes, bull snakes, and they also are a cocoa supplier of a couple different brands, and they can make you a local cocoa supplier as well. So get in touch with Chris from B&S Reptilia if you would like to be a cocoa supplier. Go ahead and check him out on Facebook, Instagram, and Morph Market. We have linked those in the description below. And definitely go ahead and support him because Chris is one of the most supportive people in the reptile community. Janessa Mosley of JM Wildlife Arc breeds the most beautiful, high-quality boas that you could imagine. She has a high standard of ethics and care, and she is one of the most supportive people in the reptile community. If you want a boa, especially one that looks absolutely amazing, go ahead and follow her on Morph Market, JM Wildlife Arc, and give her a follow on Instagram as well at JM_wildlife_arc. Thank you so much, Janessa, for your support, and keep breeding wonderful boas. All right, you guys. So coming in at number 3, we have the hognose. Now, there's 2 types of hognose snakes. There's the western hognose snake that you commonly see in the hobby, and then there's the eastern hognose snake. And where I'm at, the eastern hognose snake is native. They actually flatten their body out and do a really cool threat display that is very interesting. And the western hognose does have its defenses as well. They can both play dead, which is really interesting. They have that trademark hog nose, which is like their shovel-shaped nose that's used for just that, digging. It is like a shovel. They use it for digging. And they are actually a rear-fanged venomous snake that mostly is going to be eating amphibians and stuff like that. And when they play dead, they actually excrete a really gross smelling smell. And basically, it's to almost seem poisonous and let people know not to eat them. We have some beautiful Western hognose footage from our good friends Kayla and Eli at EKG Exotics. We actually did a tour video with them recently, and if you like Western hognose, you should definitely check that out. Kayla is breeding some really cool Western hognose, and you will not want to miss that video. I'll link that video in the description below. Thank you guys so much for the footage for this video as well. I have linked EKG Exotics in the description below. For our Eastern hognose footage, Will Robertson, the legendary herper, was nice enough to give us some footage. Thank you so much, Will. I have linked Will Robertson in the description below as well. He has some great videos. Coming in at number 2, we have rattlesnakes. Now, rattlesnakes are of course a venomous pit viper with heat-sensing pits, and their tail has a rattle, which they shake as a warning. Now, how nice is that? To be venomous, but to warn you, so that you don't really have to get bit. Each shed that a rattlesnake goes through actually adds to their rattle, but the rattle can fall off as well, so it's not a clear way to tell age or anything like that. There's a bunch of types of rattlesnakes, and they range across the US. Rattlesnakes are actually super cool. Their head shape is really cool. They're just cool looking snakes. And I'm lucky enough to have gotten some great footage of some rattlesnakes from Croats and Hose. The genus that rattlesnakes are in is Crotalus. Therefore, that's where you get the name Croats and Hose from. And Croats and Hose has a really cool Instagram. I'll go ahead and link them in the description below. Last but certainly not least here, coming in at number 1, we have the Eastern indigo snake. Now, the Eastern indigo snake is the longest snake that is native to the US. They are a big colubrid that is an iridescent black color with a reddish throat. They're native to Florida and Georgia. Their diet consists of pretty much anything. Reptiles, mammals, amphibians. They're not super picky eaters. They're very intelligent animals, and they're actually on the threatened list, so trading them interstate for money is not allowed. I'm not sure if you can just gift them. I don't think you can, but some states even require a permit to own one, which really is unfortunate, because if an animal is threatened, you should be supporting the captive breeding of that animal, in my opinion. So taking it out of the wild, not a good thing. But breeding it in captivity, nothing wrong with that. I don't really see why you would want to limit that. That's just my opinion on those interstate laws about transferring different animals from state to state. I think it's kind of foolish. If you're going to boost the population of a snake that is threatened, then you should want people to be captive breeding it as well. All my opinions aside though, you guys made a wonderful list, and I enjoyed doing this list. Big shout out to my fellow people here in the US. We have some super cool wildlife, so don't forget about our wildlife that we have right here at home. Get out and herp sometimes and go ahead and see that wildlife in person. As you guys may have noticed, I've been sporting my Markham Reptiles hat right here throughout this entire video. I also have my Markham Reptiles hoodie on, and our hoodies and hats and t-shirts are available. Just give us a DM on Instagram if you would like to get some Markham Reptiles merch. Also give us a follow on Instagram if you would like to participate in our next top 5 list. We would greatly appreciate your input. And please go ahead and check us out on Patreon. The number one way to support us is through Patreon, and we do this full time, so we would definitely appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, and keep on spreading the love of reptiles.